Hey folks out here, welcome back to the channel, thank you for watching. In this episode I'm going to keep working at the Gsx600f 9396 combo with the restoration. There are a lot of small things to do, but luckily none of them are gonna take so long. So for the dash I have to take off the front again, and gonna start to work. And what I forgot to mention, I guess this one is got a little bit loose, as you can see. It's moving really freely, so that is also one thing is on the list. So there is also something that I have to check. Maybe I think have a spare one, but it could be just open up, maybe try to compress it a little bit, we'll see. So then I'm gonna start with the front and do the small things, what is really quick actually. Let's start. So the front I did start to clean up to be able to take off the dash, but I just forgot about the natural sign. It's not working. Surprise, surprise. I have a spare one from the spare engine, which I'm going to connect to the recent system, which I have to open up the backside, where I'm gonna connect it and check it out. It's magnetic. It should have a connection with the engine itself somewhere. So that's gonna give me a help. Is the sensor itself is damaged or somewhere it's a cable problem? Let's find it out. So as you can see, I just did put the sensor to the negative. Oh, it's gone. But now there's the sign is on, so that means the sensor is damaged. So I just have to swap it. Work in progress. I did fix the front brake light, so now it's working, and the rear one as well. Yes, we can go further. Already the dash is off, and so I'm going to replace the fuel gauge, and of course try to fix the plastic. Meanwhile I did put back already the passenger foot pegs. This one also can go down at the wrist, and I'm going to try to have a little bit more place here. As you can see, it's really loose, almost can pull out by hand. So I'm gonna take a look, maybe it's enough if I just try to tie this one, or I have to find the replacement. Now the clutch is working well. I did replace it. This is the old one, and as you can see, the thread was almost completely gone already. So, and even it's worn down. And yeah, now it's gonna be way better with this one. And it's, as you can see, it's not loose anymore. So this piece was the problem. Now this side is solved, and meanwhile I did tie it up on the steering as well. Of course, that's just the ride gonna tell, is it enough or not, gonna need more or not. So now this side is done. I'm gonna go to move at the brakes, and then go for another test ride to see how far is it going, because the bike was standing a year. I still, and it's different carb, so I still want to run a little bit with it to see is it gonna gain some compression for the adjustment. And yeah, but the brakes are really important. Safety first. Now the old one is out. It's nice, fresh and clean. You could see the difference on the pictures, and yeah, it had a tons of bubble, and yeah, the brake is just like already like really short before it went till the end, and there wasn't any really big slowing. So now it's gonna be way better and way more safety, of course. This side is done. Let's move at the front. Well, This is the front brake lever, and it's a little bit dirty, probably dried out, so I'm gonna clean it and lube up, because that also can cause a lot of difference on the braking distance. So this is the old one, and now with a fresh clean one, a huge difference. And quick tip, when I do replace the oil, but I do not replace the brake pad, I always keep the same level with the new fluid as with the old one, because if the pads are worn down, they are much more outer, so it's gonna accumulate the brake fluid behind it. And when you're gonna replace the brake pads, the piston's going to be pushed back, so the level gonna rise up. And if you overload, then it's just gonna spray out everywhere, or you will not be able to press back the cylinders. So it's just a quick tip. So now, luckily this one is done. Very huge difference on the brake, but actually meanwhile I was changing the oil, I have noticed already big difference, because it had some air trapped inside, but now it's just like really feel good. So really happy with the result. Let's finish it up. Now the dash is back. Unfortunately it's different color, but it looks better because the glass is complete, and the frame as well. I still have to find out something about the plastic, but it looks at least better with this one already. So a lot of things got done actually. The brakes are checked, the steering is checked, and yeah, I think I'm still gonna take her out again for a test ride to see how the brakes are acting and the steering as well. And then now the turn signs, everything is back at the front, so she's ready for the second trial ride. I did put the mirrors upside down. Hopefully it's gonna give a little bit more help this time. But yeah, not gonna be causing too much different how the bike gonna run, I guess. So yep, that's it for this result, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, see you in the next one. Bye bye.